welcome back to Sunday Short Story, my dear friends. Hope you all are excellent and waiting for a Sunday Short Story. Like every Sunday Short Story, once again today is Sunday. I have brought to you a very inspiring story, and I hope you will love and appreciate the story. So the story that I am going to share with you today is about two neighbors, and it is also about hard work, laziness, about tough times, how tough times create tough people and all that. Yes, especially the struggle in life is very important, and without struggle one cannot become strong enough, right? So the hard times, difficult times are necessary in our life. So first of all I will tell you the story, and then we will discuss the story critically. Okay, we will have a critical analysis of the story. So the story goes like this. The title of the story is Keeping the Roots Stronger. What is the title of the story? The title of the story is Keeping the Roots Stronger. Once upon a time, there were two neighbors. How many neighbors? There were two neighbors living next to each other. One of them was a retired teacher. One of them was who? One of them was a retired teacher, and another was an insurance agent who had a lot of interest in technology. Both of them had planted different plants in their garden. The retired teacher was giving a small amount of water to his plants and didn't always give a full attention to them, while the other neighbor, interested in technology, had given a lot of water to his plants and looked after them too well. Every day, the retired teacher's plants were simple but looked good. The insurance agent's plants were much fuller and greener. One day, what happened? One day during the night, there was a heavy rain and a wind due to a minor storm. Next morning, both of the neighbors came out to inspect the damage to their garden. The neighbor, who was an insurance agent, saw that his plants came off from the roots and were totally destroyed. But the retired teacher's plants were not damaged at all and were standing firm. The insurance agent neighbor was surprised to see it. He went to the retired teacher and asked, "We both grew the same plants together. I actually looked after my plants better than you did for yours and even gave them more water. Still, my plants came off from the roots while yours didn't. How is that possible?" The retired teacher smiled and said, You gave your plants more attention and water, but because of that, they didn't need to work themselves for it. You made it easy for them, while I gave them just an adequate amount of water and let their roots search for more. And because of that, their roots went deeper, and that made their position stronger. That is why my plants survived. So what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is, this story is about parenting where children are like plants. If everything is given to them, they will not understand the hard work it takes to earn those things. They will not learn to work themselves and respect it. Sometimes it is best to guide them instead of giving them. So, my dear friends, hope you understood the story, you liked the story, and you also learned the embedded message in the story. So, what is the message? Both the neighbors planted the similar plants at the same time in their gardens, and one neighbor's plants came off from the ground, and one neighbor, that is the retired teacher's plants, did not come off from the ground. Why? You listen to that. You already know why. Because the retired teacher provided the required amount or the comfort only in a limited portion, not excessively. Whereas the insurance agent took care of his plants more than required, more than necessary, right? And it was a kind of pampering. So pampering always makes children what? Lazy, right? One should take care of the children, but it should not be excessive care, right? It makes them dependent and lazy. It makes them weak and lazy, right? So this is the message we get from this short story. And you must have heard about the lines, hard times create strong men, and strong men create good times create weak men, and weak men again create hard time, and again hard times create strong men. So this is a cycle, right? So if anybody wants, or if you wish to be strong, then you must go through struggle, you must go through hard times, you must go through tough times, you must go through difficult times. Then only you can become strong, right? Just by lying on sofa or in a comfort zone, remaining in comfort zone all the time, you cannot become strong. On the contrary, you become weak, right? So just having a strong desire of becoming strong is not enough, but you also need to have a desire to go through difficult times, hard times, right? So hard time is very important, right? Tough times make men tough. You must have heard this, right? So without going through the tough time, one cannot become tough, right? Tough times never last, but tough people do. Such should be the attitude of the person, right? And it applies to everything, every living being. Yes, you must have heard about the survival of the fittest, the Charles Darwin's theory, right? The survival of the fittest. Whoever is the strongest survives in the end, right? Whoever is the weakest, vanishes or finishes the sooner, right? So, if you want to survive the difficult times, tough times, if you want to come out winner, stronger, then you must go through very, very tough times, difficult times, hard times. Then only this is possible, right? Without struggle, one cannot have a strength. Strength and growth comes with struggle. The strength and growth happens with struggle. If there is no struggle, there is no growth and there is no strength, right? So it is a prerequisite. Struggle is a prerequisite if you really want to become strong and successful, right? Without struggle, no success comes. If any success comes without struggle, then that is a temporary success, right? If you want to remain a winner, all-time winner, then you have to go through very, very tough time, very, very difficult time, hard time, through uncomfortable situation, circumstances create strong men, strong personalities. Hope you understood. Yes, so this is the message that we get from the story. When we get everything ready made, luxurious, when we enjoy all luxurious things in our life, luxurious things make us weak, not strong. They make us tender, fragile. So avoid all these things, right? And always be ready to face the challenges. Don't limit your challenges, but challenge your limits and go beyond that and prove that you are the strongest one, you are unbeatable, right? Then only you will remain unbeatable and you will be winner forever, right? So this is the message we get from the story. The story is very short, very simple, but it has a great message. That what is the message? Struggle is necessary for a permanent growth and strength, right? Hope you like the story. Yes, thank you so much. Have a great day ahead. Have a knowledgeable day ahead. See you soon on next Sunday. Thank you.